What is up, everybody? Mark here, and today I wanted to make a video on how to evolve your Ursaring into Ursaluna in Pokémon Legends Arceus. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, because we are going to get right into it. So right now in competitive Pokemon, Ursaluna is a very popular Pokemon, so I thought it'd be a better time to explain how to evolve your Ursaring into Ursaluna. Now, you can only do this right now in Pokemon Legends Arceus. That's why this game is so important and vital to getting one Ursaluna. Now, I was able to transfer this Ursaring into Legends Arceus from Scarlet and Violet because I wanted a specific 0-speed Ursaluna. So you can transfer Pokemon from other games into Legends Arceus and then evolve it into its Hisuian form. Now, this specific item we need to evolve Ursaring is called a Peat Block, and we're going to need to leave Jubilife Village to get it. So you're going to want to talk to Ress and leave Jubilife Village. The area that you're going to want to go to get the correct item is the Crimson Mirelands right here. So make sure you click on the Crimson Mirelands camp. So now that we are at the Crimson Mirelands, what you're going to want to do is hop onto your Ursaluna ride Pokemon. And Ursaluna has this ability where it can find items throughout the map. If you run around with Ursaluna, a pop-up will show up right in front of Ursaluna, letting you know if you are close to an item. Any item that you find with Ursaluna in the Crimson Mirelands has a chance to be that Peat Block. What I'm going to do is show you the best method to get as many item chances and rolls as you can within the map. So you're going to want to start at the camp, and then what you're going to want to do is go to the right of the camp up this hill, and you can change into Sneasler if you want to, but you just want to go up this hill and then turn back into Ursaluna, and there should be an item right around here. So this is the first item that we're going to be finding. So here was the treasure, and you're just going to want to dig for it, and there's a chance to be the Peat Block. In this case, it was just an iron chunk. So once we finish finding the item right near the camp, what we're going to want to do is go near this stones here. Once we get to the stone pillars, we're going to want to go up this mountain right here. You can use Sneasler to climb up it. Okay, so now that we are up here, we are going to continue following this path. Ursaluna should be running at this point because there is going to be an item over here. You may need Sneasler to get up these mountain paths, but the item is going to be right around here. And I don't have enough space. This is a star piece, but I'm not looking for a star piece, so that's okay. And again, so we're just following this path. So we were at these stones right here. We went up this mountain, and then Ursaluna chased an item. So the next item is going to be right around here. And so the next item that we're looking for following this path is going to be this way. Along those marshes right there. So from here, what I recommend doing is going down this path and following kind of these, again, these marshes right here, I want to say. And we're just going to continue following this path. There's going to be a log here, so that's when you know you're at the correct spot. You're going to cross right here, and then around here is going to be the next item. So again, in these marshes, Ursaluna is going to start running because there's an item nearby, and Ursaluna is very happy about that, and should be right around here. And here it is. So we're going to dig for treasure and hardy grain. So that was not the Peat Block. Again, the Peat Block does not have a large chance of spawning, so that's why we have to go through all of these different chances, rolls at getting the item. So the last thing we're going to want to do is go here. So there's like an arena right here, and we're going to want to go to that arena-looking thing right here. And I got hit. Okay, get back on Ursaluna. Again, go to this arena-looking space right here. The sludge mound, we're going to want to go jump off the sludge mound and go around here. There's going to be a treasure right around here as soon as I can find it. It's in the area. It's just at different spots each time. So, okay, so here we're going to dig for treasure, and we got black tumblestone. So we just did these 4 different items, and we didn't get a Peat Block. So what I recommend doing is resetting this area. And the way to do that is you are going to want to respawn back to the camp. What we're going to want to do is leave. So I'm going to leave with my guy, return to Jubilife Village, and now we're going to repeat this process. We're going to repeat this process until we find the peat item that we need. So we're going to talk to Ress again, go back to the Crimson Mirelands camp. We are now at Crimson Mirelands. We're going to hop on Ursaluna, and we're going to follow this once again. And the items are going to be basically in the same place. So I'll have to get back on Sneasler, and then I'll go back to Ursaluna. There should be an item right around here. Again, so the items are in this area. It's just they could be in different spots. So now the item was here, and that was Hardy Grain. So you really have to use Ursaluna's tracking ability to find the items that you need. So, and we're just going to follow this process. So now we're going to go back to the area that we were before. So we're going to pass these stones, and we're going to look all over again for the items that we need. And to make this faster, if you know where you're going, you can obviously use your other transportation methods to go here. So we're going to be looking at this next spot right here. So we're going to jump down, and we're going to go back to Ursaluna, and Ursaluna is going to know that there's an item around here, and dig for treasure. And that was a ball of mud, so not what we needed. So now we're going to go to the next spot, and I can use my trusty companion, and we're going to run all the way to the next spot. So then I'll change back into Ursaluna. There should be an item around here, and dig for treasure. And what was it? That is a star piece. So now what we're looking for. But again, we're going to just repeat this process. The rates for the P block are not high. I think it's like 5 or 10%. So it's going to take a little bit before you can actually find the item that you need. So again, go back to the Mirelands camp, run back to Jubilite Village, get back to Jubilite Village, go back to the Mirelands camp, and trust me, this is the fastest way to do it. So again, we're going to hop on Ursaluna, and we're going to try this all over again. All right, guys, so after some searching, I was able to find the peat block in this area right here. So I'm getting attacked right now, but we got our peat block. Okay, so this is the first step. So now that we have the item, we need to evolve Ursaluna. So now that we are back at the camp, the next step is to wait until there is a full moon in the game so we can use the peat block to evolve our Ursaring. What I'm going to do is show you the best way to do that. So we are going to rest, and we are going to rest until nightfall. Now that we have rested until nightfall, you actually don't have to see that if there's a full moon or not. All you have to do is go into your items and see if the peat block is compatible with Ursaring. If it is compatible, we'll know that there's a full moon and Ursaring is ready to evolve. In this case, you can't evolve your Ursaring because it's not compatible with the peat block. So what we're going to do is rest once again until nightfall. So you select rest until nightfall. And again, it is a new nightfall. What we'll do is open our peat block again and see if it's compatible with Ursaring. So what you want to do is basically repeat this process, kind of like we did for actually getting the item, until we find a night where there is a full moon. And then we can evolve our Ursaring into Ursaluna. So let's do this again. We'll rest, and we'll just repeat this process. Okay, so I waited a couple nights, and now we can see that the peat block is compatible. So there we go. We are going to use this on our Ursaring, and Ursaring is now going to evolve. This is super exciting, and we're going to finally get the 0 speed Ursaluna that I was exactly looking for my Scarlet and Violet. So very exciting, and it is shiny, so it looks really cool. Very, very exciting. And here is our shiny Ursaluna 0 speed. I am so excited to use this in competitive battling, but I definitely wanted to show you guys how to do this. I'm sure there's a lot of folks who has questions, and as of right now in 2025, this is the only way to get Ursaluna, whether you're in Scarlet and Violet or Legends Arceus. If you want to get this Pokemon, you have to follow this process. So definitely helpful. If you guys enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let's go hype in the comment section for Ursaluna. I will see you guys on the next one. Have a good one, guys. Peace.